Welcome to King Lizard's Game Lounge and Forza Horizon 3 on Xbox One, and this is PvP racing action. So first up, I'm in the Lamborghini LM002. This is a S1900 tune I put together. Actually quite a good tune this. I always, pretty much 99% of the time, get a podium with this thing. So I'm interested to see how I get on here. Now when I'm racing online against other people, I will always do external view just so I can see what's going on. One of the great things about this LM002 is it has a lot of weight behind it, and it's not too easy for people to bully out of corners, but it's actually got pretty good acceleration and launch. It does lack a little bit on some of the cornering because obviously it's such a heavy monster of a car, this LM002. So I've got a teammate up in front of me there in the convertible Jag, who I'm going to try and avoid as I go into these corners. He's actually got really good acceleration in that car, actually. He's doing quite a good job there. First place is kind of storming off at the moment. Oh, my colleague got caught up on all those logs. That stitched him right up, and I unfortunately hit him. There's not a lot I could do about that. You might catch me on the straight here though. I've just got caught up on some of the fence in there, taking that corner a bit wide. First place is pretty much blowing me away, and my colleague has just left me for dead in that thing. That is pretty quick. Coming into lap 2. Let's see if I can take this fast straight a little bit better. I keep getting this corner wrong in this car. No, I'm going to do it again. Got caught up on the wall here, struggling to get off. No! I hit my teammate. I've spun him out. Not good. Shit. That wasn't a good thing. Oh, my left side just curled over on me as I went around that corner. That's put me in 4th place now. That was a bit of instant karma, I think, there for taking out Demon's Reflex. I think the game said, okay, we'll give you a taste of your own, put you in the wall. That wasn't very explanatory at all as to why that happened, to be honest. That was a bit weird. But the game did what it did, and unfortunately I landed up in the wall and I lost my 3rd place. So now I'm in a battle to get 3rd place back, and that's going to be pretty interesting at this point, because this guy in front seems to have some pretty good speed. Hopefully he's going to make some mistakes, or my car's going to catch him up, which it seems to be doing quite a good job of at the moment, especially on the straight. He's skidding around a bit. Sorry buddy, did not mean to hit you up the backside. Couldn't stop in time there, so unfortunately I hit him. He shot off again into the distance, so he's got some pretty serious acceleration. I'm going to screw this corner up again. This car's just too heavy to take that tight and fast. Tap him up the bum there, get him back on track. That didn't actually do any harm. It helped him more than it gave him problems. And then into this corner, cut straight across it. Lap 3 here. Can I keep 4th place away and hold on to this 3rd place? Quite a big vehicle this. Lost a lot of speed there into that corner. Kind of slid sideways. I was trying to control it from kind of, going too wide, hitting the wall and slowing down totally. Tapping the wall here, but the straight is a corner away, and it's not that exaggerated a corner, so we're into 3rd place for my first race. Not too bad there. I can live with that. Quite a few mistakes there from me. However, I did manage to squeeze 3rd by the skin of my teeth there, and blue team overall pretty much trounced the red team there, and Team Red Rum Racing, as you can see there, we're taking up 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th racing spots in that race, so pretty good event there. Next up, Switchback Scramble. This will be interesting. It's a night race, unfortunately. Hopefully this is going to come across okay in the video. I'm in 2nd place here, and I'm in the Nissan 2002 GTR Black Series Edition, Horizon Edition. This is not a bad car as standard. It's a tune that I've done, and I've got quite a good launch on this thing. It's not the best cornering. It's a little restrictive on the cornering sometimes, but that was purely to try and keep it under control at high speeds. So a little bit of contact there. My colleague's off again in that bowler, where he got that 2nd place in the last race. So he is storming away there. And 2nd place is pretty much leaving me for dead here too. And it's not too easy to see what's going on here, to be honest. slow it right down. He just made that checkpoint there, my teammate. He's in first place in that bowler. Got second place guy pressuring him. That looks like possibly a dart. Maybe wrong there. It's quite dark, so I can't fully see. So we've got a 3-lap race, and someone went off track then, I think. I think my colleague went off track there, or disconnected or something. He's vanished. I think he went off track. Maybe they were having a tussle there, but there's only one person in front of me now. And he's got quite a bit of distance at the moment. That seems to be a pretty quick vehicle. Whether I can reel him in or not will be another story. I hit the wall there. Lost concentration. I've got someone right up my backside here, pushing for third place. Let's see if I can hold it together, keep my lines good. Another tight one coming up here. Gonna try and, I let go a little bit too soon of the drift, hit the wall there. Cost me a bit of time. I think the guy behind me also made an error because he's lost some momentum on me. My colleague has caught up with third place as well, so there's going to be a battle for third back there, and possibly second between the three of us. As first place truly, well and truly, is left us for dead here. So keep fighting for my second place here, see if I can keep this one together. This isn't the best tune I can do for this car. I will actually switch over my Forza Motorsport 7 tune to this vehicle. So I'm going to switch it over to this particular vehicle because I've got a feeling it will work in here as well, and it is actually a really good tune. So I'm going to change this tune. I unfortunately didn't get a chance before I started racing this evening, but that's definitely something that's going to be on the cards, and see how this thing does then. Another tight one will go straight over the flag there, and then into another tight left-hander. I've lost my second and third are way back down, but my colleague's dropped off in the fifth there, so I think he's having a bit of a battle back there with some of the other drivers. That was a bit of a jump there, and into this last turn, just caught the wall there on the exit. First place totally blew us away there. That was a hell of a fast vehicle. What was he driving? So, okay, Plymouth Hemi Cuda. I was close. It was a Hemi, just not the one I thought it was. And I managed to squeeze second place. We got an X5 in third place, and my colleague came in his Bowler EXRS in fifth place. So next up, I've decided to jump into the Ford Bronco, 1975 Bronco. See how I get on with this cross-country race. Now, we've only actually got 8 competitors, just lost a whole bunch of people for some reason or another. And off we go. This has got pretty quick launch this. I see a lot of people using this 1975 Ford Bronco to great effect online in multiplayer. It's extremely light versus some of the other 4x4s in its class. The only problem with it is a little prone to toppling. So it will kind of flip over sometimes if you land, badly. Or land kind of sideways. It can cause it to just roll, and it typically doesn't stop when it does roll. So I actually quite enjoy this Yarrow Bridge cross-country race. There's a lot of jumps in here, so it's quite good fun. I was pretty close to that checkpoint there. That was really close. And the thing is, sometimes you can drive over a checkpoint or be actually on the inside of it, and the game doesn't count it online. Really frustrating. I hope they fix that. It's been there since Forza Horizon 2 at least. I can't remember if it was in Forza Horizon. I did do a lot of racing in Forza Horizon, but I just can't remember the multiplayer side, and back then I wasn't actually doing much in the way of recording. Quite a basic setup back then when Forza Horizon was around. But this Bronco is doing quite a good job of leaving the field behind. This is my own tune, this one, so if you're interested in it, just look me up. King Space Lizard with 2 Z's, all lowercase, and you'll find this Ford Bronco tune 1975. Actually a really good tune. Like I said, it is a bit prone to toppling if you land badly, so don't be surprised. Like there, for instance, it's quite light. It seems to handle quite weird sometimes, the body. It's kind of like the what do you call it, the balance of weight is a little bit weird on the car. So flying through here. We've got progression race. This is obviously a sprint race that we're doing here, so we're 62% of the way in. So nearly there. 25%. Oh, real bad bounce there. I've got second and third creeping up on me here. Can they reel me in? Not if I can help it. Try and avoid this water. This is really tight. I found it, this one. I'm a little bit quick for it, to be honest. That is going to cost me. Yeah. Oh, that's my own stupid error. I should have slowed down sooner. One of my teammates zipped in front there. Demon's Reflex. He takes advantage of my error, jumps into first place. And we've got quite a long, fast section here with a massive jump at the bottom. This is where a lot of people fall foul. And, oh, I nearly lost it myself then. That was close. Really close. My colleague's in the Warthog, actually, that Halo 4x4, which is actually pretty damn heavy and pretty good at landing. It doesn't, you know, that thing is not going to be toppling over anytime soon. And I skidded out. Oh no, I probably could have had the first place there if I hadn't lost control. Just lost a little bit of focus, cost me first place. Got second though, can't grumble. So my red rum teammates managed to pull in first, third and fifth. Okay, so next up we've got Cobber Petty Scramble. This one's a B class. I'm driving a B700 spec Falcon, Ford Falcon. Really love this car. It's a DLC car. Extremely fast tune this. Again, it's my own tune. And it's a little back end slidey though, this version of it. I have now done a version 2 of this tune, which is much, much better and more controllable, but it still has the benefit of the mental speed that this car does. So the guy that kind of clashed with me at the beginning of the race just spun out totally, and the second place guy, which I think was a Beamer, maybe an X5 of some sort, kind of got caught up on the wall there. So I'm going to try and take advantage of this little bit of a lead. This vehicle, version 1 of this tune at least, is very difficult to drive. It's extremely fast, but it's kind of a car you have to get used to. Version 2 of this tune that I've done, I just didn't get a chance to put it on this car today, is actually much more stable, and it has the speed benefits this car does as well. This is brutally fast, this car. So I managed to squeeze into first place, bit of a drift around that corner, got pulled across at the last minute. I got second and third right up my backside. Enemy team possibly going to work together here to brutalise me if they catch up. I will try not to let that happen. There, the Beamer was right on my rear there. Don't know if that was an intentional attempt to knock me. Yeah, it was. He's having a bash at me. I figured that would probably happen. So hopefully I can try and keep ahead here. I'm going to have to kind of skid late into some of these corners in the hope that they're going to hit the wall trying to hit me until I can get onto a straight. I'm going to get onto a straight. There you go, he's smashing me again. So he's deliberately trying to take me out of this race now. I'm going to leave him for dead on this section, that is for sure. And then I've got a very tight left-hander down here. I'm not going to brake too much for this because I don't want him to catch me up, so it's going to be a bit messy. And I'm going to force it through here, just going to slow it down a little bit, let the water do its work, brake in at a late angle, again deliberately to avoid getting mashed by that BMW behind, and then force it through this next set of zigs. Nice drift around there. He's actually overtaken me there. Cool. So you can do it cleanly if you try, buddy. And I couldn't brake in time. I don't know if I tapped him there. I think there was contact. It wasn't intentional. And then around this corner, he's come across me again. I'm not sure that was deliberate. I think he just came across me just because he's racing hard, so that's fine. A little bit of a tap on the rear there again. Not sure if that's deliberate, but it ain't enough to stop me from first place. This Falcon is mental fast. Check it out if you get a chance. So I managed to squeeze the first place. I had a colleague in fourth, colleague in fifth, and that was it. So there's only 3 of us in the lobby at the moment. So the final race of the set is at Hot Wheels. This is pretty tough racing at Hot Wheels. So I'm in the V8 Aston Martin V8 Vantage here. This is an A800 tune that I've put together. I actually find this quite a good tune for the Hot Wheels circuit. Getting a bit mashed there at the beginning. Actually getting caught up on that, I think there's a Raptor next to me. Going to just fly past this Wrangler. Serious bit of boost off that boost pad there. The only problem with these tracks is you can get too much momentum, at which point you leave the track. You literally leave the ground, and it's quite nasty if you don't land in time. Landed there, got caught on the wall. That is going to cost me. Probably get murdered here on the corner. Oh, that's my teammate. He couldn't slow down. He's in an Oldsmobile. So that is actually quite a good tune. That's a major nutter tune as well. So space N-U-T-A. So M-A-J-O-R space N-U-T-A. He's actually a good tuner. So that's quite a good tune, that Oldsmobile, if you're looking for something reliable online. As is this V8 Vantage by me. So this is a 2-lap race. It's quite a big old lap, this one. This high-rise circuit. I actually really enjoy this circuit because it's just, lots of jumps. It's just all about having a bit of racing fun, really. It is a bit tit for tat. No, I'm on my side. Shit. Couldn't stop that. Fortunately, kind of managed to land up facing forwards, which is one blessing in disguise, I guess. So now I'm in 3rd place. That cost me quite dearly there. And now I've got to work my tush off to try and get back into 1st place if I can. My colleague, the Wolfman, is driving that Oldsmobile, and that is a pretty formidable tune. That typically gets a lot of podiums in the group when we're, racing as a group. Red Run Racing, which is the team I'm part of. We're a casual team. We don't do competitions or anything like that. We just race for fun as friends and just have a good chat and a good bit of banter while we're driving. So I managed to reel the 2nd place guy there. Left that Nissan for dead. And serious bit of speed here. And the Oldsmobile is way off in the distance there. Massive boost from this boost pad. Absolutely crazy stuff. Braking hard here. Going to hit the wall. Can't stop that. Managed to catch up with the Wolfman. Can I reel him in? It's going to be tough because he's got better handling than me. Marginally better handling, I think. I managed to blow him away on the speed perspective on that pad. Can I keep him at bay into this corner? He's right on top of me. This is going to be a tight race, really tight race, and a good race to end on. So I'm going to go right this time, as I, came unstuck on the left last time. Got a little caught in the wall there, didn't want that to happen. He's right on my case. Getting caught in the wall again. Oh, a bit sliding. Still got a bit of distance on him, but we've got a bit of a way to go yet before the race is over. Drifting, man, he's going to take me on the corner. Oh, he's drifting. This is going to be seriously close. I've backed off because we're going to have an accident into that corner, and I'm not going to cause us both to crash out. I know a lot of people wouldn't have done that, but I backed off there deliberately because I didn't want us to cost each other 1st and 2nd. So 1st and 2nd place there from Team Red Run Racing. Got the 2nd myself. Quite happy with that. Quite a good performance tonight. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the Forza Horizon 3 PvP fest that I put together for you. I will be back with plenty more PvP from Forza Horizon 3, possibly from Forza Motorsport 7 if I can be bothered. I do get fed up with that game. But again, I hope you enjoyed this. Please be kind enough to rate and subscribe, and take care, keep well, keep watching, and most importantly, come back soon.